Hi, I'm AC Strange, and this is the Bad Movie Show, episode 63, the Female Psycho Show 6, Witches. Yes! You know by watching this show that in this segment, the crazy, insane, psychopath maniacs are women, and this time they just happen to all be witches. That's right, psycho killer witches, so yay! You know I'm excited, so let's get started at the top with Good Sisters, in this nifty multi-pack with my favorite Chainsaw Sally. Good Sisters, not rated 2009, from Forbidden Pictures, written and directed by Jimmy O. Burrell, starring Debbie Rochon, April Monique Burrell, and David Calhoun. So we have Brienne and Kendra Good are sisters, and they're practicing witches, and they have a new neighbor who they're very suspicious of. They think he's following them, spying on them, stealing their stuff, and leaving cryptic messages. They are completely freaked out. They start thinking that the other people in the boarding house that they live in are in on it. They cast spells, they chant chants, they do rituals, they do things with blood, all to weed out the person who's doing these things to them until they decide to confront their suspicious neighbor face to face. So this story is simple, it's sexy, and suspenseful. Okay? I like this very much. I'm going to give it a 3 and a buy it. Yes, ma'am. Good Sisters. Very sexy. Next up, in this neat multi-pack, we have TAMARA. Or TAMARA. Lionsgate Films, rated R 2005, written by Jeremy Reddick, directed by Jeremy Haff, starring Jenna Dewan, Matthew Marsden, and Katie Stewart. So we have nerdy and terminally shy TAMARA. TAMARA. I always get that wrong because I grew up with a girl named TAMARA. So TAMARA is nerdy, terminally shy, who has a crush on her teacher, Mr. Natoli. At the same time, she's being bullied by athletes in school. TAMARA casts a love spell on herself, but at the last minute chickens out. The same night, she's set up by the bullies to meet her teacher, but it's them, and they accidentally kill her. And they try to cover it up, act like nothing happened, until Monday when she comes into school looking super, super hot and pissed off. See, there's more than just her looks have changed. She's able to now make people do terrible, horrible things to themselves and others just by the touch of her hand. Now, there's 2 kids that were all caught up in this mess who are just trying to help save Mr. Natoli, his wife, and themselves from TAMARA's witchy ways. Now, this is very mean and sexy, and I'm going to give it a 3.5 and a C. That's right. I think this is like a lot like Urban Legends, but meaner. I like this. So yes, 3.5 and a C. Last but certainly not least, I have Snow White, A Tale of Terror, 1997, rated R, Universal Pictures. Screenplay by Tom Solfi and Deborah Sarah, directed by Michael Cohn, starring Sigourney Weaver, Sam Neill, and Gil Bellows. Woo! Sorry. So, Liliana was born after her parents' cart was drawn off the road by wolves, and she is ripped from her mother's belly. Yeah. Years later, her father remarries the beautiful Lady Claudia. She's gorgeous and very chilly. Years later after that, Liliana grows to be a very lonely, lovely woman. And Lady Claudia, who is now pregnant after trying for years and years, and she's very excited to have her child. One night after a party, Liliana steals all of the attention from everyone, and Lady Claudia is very stressed and overwhelmed and loses her baby. Twisted with grief, she blames Lily for everything and orders to have her heart ripped out. She gets away and survives and finds a broken down church with 7 seedy strangers who are not all dwarves, and they take her in. And after that, terrible things start to happen. Lady Claudia gets nastier and nastier, bent on revenge, and will not stop until she sees Liliana dead. So this is mean, nasty, creepy, scary, and not your daughter Snow White. Do not watch it with her. This will give her nightmares. Yes, it will, because this is a full-fledged horror movie, hon. Don't sleep on the fact that it's Snow White, because at the end she's hanging her husband upside down on a cross, and there's people as zombies. It's nasty. I'm giving this a 4, and I think everyone should see it. This is scary as hell. I loved it, and Sigourney Weaver plays the best evil freaking witch queen. Just nasty as hell, and we love it. So that's it for me tonight. What do you think about tonight's show? What do you think about this sub-segment? Do you think I should do witches again? You got any suggestions? Please comment, and while you're at it, like and subscribe. And tell your freaky friends. I'm AC Strange, and this is The Bad Movie Show. Thank you. Good night.